section or just something. It just kind of was the same all the way through, and there's nothing necessarily bad about that. I would wear the shirt, but it's one of those things I think you'd have to really study and get into before, it's not something you listen to that you're instantly just like, yeah, you're like, what it wait you know what I'm saying? So pretty cool. Thank God it's not another cookie cutter death metal thing, because there's enough of that on the planet. Coming up next, a band called Ascentia. Hey, listen, thanks to wherever you're listening from and to all the bands that listen. I really appreciate when I get feedback from you after I review your stuff. It's helpful to me, and I appreciate the fact that you listen to my opinion, which is not really important, but it's, what I try to do and have fun with. Anyway, Ascentia coming up next. I want to say that all these bands are Canadian bands. I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel the maple syrup pumping through my heart as I say that. I don't really even know what that means, but it just Canada and syrup. It came to mind, maybe because I'm a moose. Anyway, yeah. So it's really important, though, to me. I hope that you guys agree with me that things sometimes are better with partners. So I'd love for you to get involved in the show. Text in your opinions, your thoughts, where you're listening from, a picture of you, eating Cheetos and wrapped in bacon. 424-666-7356. That's really cool. Also, want to announce that I just found out that I'm going to be added to the Pit Midwest Metal Spreaker station, the Pit family. Very, very cool. Apparently, I was an inspiration to them, so they are going to have me on their station. And that's I'm kind of honored by that. That's cool, man. So thanks to them, the Pit Midwest Metal, and all the stations playing the show, and you, if you're naked, especially. Here we go.
The moose is loose. This is Day of Doom, and you're listening to DJ Moose at Metal Moose Podcast.
I probably will play this way too many times in the show, but I just can't get over the fun little death growl there. So with Cynthia, I really like what's going on there. It was really unexpected. And the opening riff, I kind of thought, well, this is almost kind of glam rocky sounding, you know? And then the keyboards came in and things get a little bit muddy. And then the weird, like, kind of thing. And then the little, I was almost like, is this going to be an instrumental? I have no idea. And here we go. And then the vocals came in and just threw me on a complete left-hand turn. So it really needs to be defragmented a bunch. There, just the bass is way too high in the mix, I think. The keyboards are high in the mix. The vocals aren't high enough. And there's a lot of mud going on with the production value. But I think it's good enough with a poor production that with really good production, it would be stellar. So, and look, like I said, I know that not everybody has the money to have, Mike Klink behind the board or Peter Tostrigan or whatever, I get it. But I like what's going on there. I would wear the shirt. I like it. It's kind of like that. Wow, I don't want to make too many comparisons, but anyway, I like it. I love the way the vocal moved. I like how it started with that almost, like I said, glammy kind of butt rocky kind of riff, and then later on it changed into the a traditional metal riff, and yeah, that was good stuff. A lot of stuff. I think it needs more focus and better production, and it's really good as it is now, like I said, so it can only get better, hopefully, with time, and better studio time and all those kind of things. So keep doing what you're doing, man. I think you've got a good niche going on there. So coming up next is a band called Czar, and this song looks to be 23 to 20, about a minute plus. So I'm going to go with Grind, which if you are new to the show, I love to guess what bands sound like based on their name. This one I'm just going off the time here, because when you rock out, an epic tune of a minute or so, usually I'm going with the grind thing. So just throwing that out there. SAR, a little bit of grind, I'm guessing. Watch, it'll be a 1 minute doom track. Wait, just 100% feedback. I don't know. I'm always wrong when I guess, but we'll see what happens with Czar here off of the Doer 2017 sampler thing compilation here on Soundcheck with the Moose, and I love grind, so this is going to be great or bad, one of the two, so there will be no in between. It'll just suck or it'll be awesome. So we'll find out coming up right now here on Soundcheck with Czar. All right, so just remind me if I ever decide to do drugs to listen to Czar, because that would be an awesome little trip to be on right there. Wow. Yeah, so you get the whole jazz fusion, Frank Zappa-esque grind thing going on there, which is, kind of interesting. It's okay. It's hard for me to think of listening to, usually a grind band will have about 35 tracks on their album. It's unsettling and unnerving, and That's good because obviously that's what you're going for. My biggest suggestion would probably be a tambourine somewhere in there. That's the one thing that it probably would. It would have gone up to an A plus with a tambourine. But without the tambourine, man, I do like the little underwater vocal thing. That was fun. Interesting. I'm gonna hold off on the shirt right now because the people will think that I'm on drugs if I wear a Czar shirt. So it's good. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. It's a little. It needs a tambourine, like big time. So Czar, just keep what you're doing and try to lengthen that out to 2.5 minutes. Go crazy, throw in a 3-minute deal there. Break the trend of the grind time signatures. Yeah, okay. Coming up next is Dead Register with a song called Grave. I'm going to go with death metal, just straight death metal on this one. Dead Register with the title of a song like Grave. I mean, I don't know really what other direction you could go in. It could be melodic death metal. Could be blackened death. Could be cookie cutter. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, God, I hope not. But we'll find out. That's what we do here. We listen to it. We review it. We say what we think about it. And then we take your opinions on the whole deal. 424-666-7356. You text in and you say what you think about me, about the bands, about the show, about why rubber chickens were invented. It's a good question.
The Moose rocks New York. Rocks New York.
At times you